Jamie here, and we're super psyched to bring you our review of the Moto G, the newest phone from Motorola. An unlocked 8GB model costs only $179 in the US direct from Motorola, and you can pick one up in the UK and several other countries too. Now, if you've seen the Moto X, then you have a pretty good idea of what the Moto G looks like. It's almost identical in size, has the same curved back, and is a little smaller than most popular phones these days, with a 4.5-inch display. Its design isn't awe-inspiring or anything, but it's pretty charming nonetheless. The back panel also comes off so you can mix up the colours or add a flip cover if you want to. Probably the most impressive part of the G visually is the 720p display. You get some decent pixel density too, with that resolution being stretched across only 4.5 inches. The Moto G's main camera is no beast. It's a modest 5-megapixel sensor, and video recording isn't great, but you can squeeze some pretty good stills out of it. By far the best thing about the Moto G is the quad-core Snapdragon 400 beating away inside of it. Well, not the chip itself, but what it does for the phone in terms of performance. Just cycling through the app drawer and hopping in and out of apps is a light breakfast for the G, and whether we're stomping the computer at NBA Jam, fragging online in Shadowgun, or ramming others off the track in Real Racing 3, the Moto G handles it with ease. Part of the reason the G runs so well has to be down to its almost stock Android 4.3 build. An update to KitKat 2 is supposed to happen in January. As you can probably tell, we're pretty enamoured with the device, but there are some negatives. For some reason, browsing in Chrome is a tad laggy in terms of scroll responsiveness, which is strange given how well it performs otherwise. Also, it only comes in 8GB and 16GB flavours, with no expandable storage, so you've got to be pretty efficient with how you use it. Also, there's no LTE radio. Apart from those points, the Moto G is an incredibly good handset for the asking price, and one we can't help but recommend. Motorola was supposed to launch the G in the States in January, but now it's just become available, we're sure more than a few people will be very pleased to open up one of these on Christmas morning.